Imagine trekking through the heart of Indonesia's wildest jungles where the air is thick with mist and the calls of unseen creatures echo all around you. The ground beneath your boots is soft with layers of fallen leaves, and every step takes you deeper into a world few have ever explored. Suddenly, through the tangled undergrowth, you catch a glimpse of something extraordinary. A creature with the sharp, cunning face of a fox, but towering with the size and raw strength of a small bear. Its fur bristles in the dappled sunlight, and its presence commands both awe and caution. For generations, local villagers and daring explorers have whispered tales of the giant Indonesian fox, a beast said to roam the dense forests of Sumatra and Borneo. These stories have captivated the imaginations of adventurers, cryptozoologists and storytellers alike, fueling countless expeditions and late-night campfire debates. Described as incredibly shy, fiercely intelligent and almost impossible to track, this legendary predator leaves behind only oversized paw prints pressed deep into the muddy jungle floor, and a lingering sense of wonder and mystery that haunts those who search for it. The very idea of a fox this massive challenges everything we think we know about the canid family. It raises questions about evolution, adaptation, and the secrets that may still be hidden in these ancient, untouched forests. So let's journey together, venturing deeper into Indonesia's lush wilderness. We'll peel back the layers of myth and legend, searching for clues and evidence that might reveal the truth behind the giant Indonesian fox. Could a fox really be as big as a bear? Or is this just another jungle legend waiting to be unraveled? Let's find out together. The legend didn't start in textbooks. It began around village fires, where the crackle of burning wood mingled with the soft hum of the rainforest. In these quiet moments, elders would gather the children close, their faces illuminated by flickering flames, and share tales that had been told for centuries. These stories were more than entertainment. They were warnings and lessons about the wild, passed down through generations. Each retelling carried the weight of experience, teaching the young to respect the forest and its secrets. Locals describe a powerful, cat-like animal with a reddish coat and the clever face of a fox, its movements so fluid and silent that it seemed to melt into the shadows of the trees. It was said to drag away livestock in the dead of night, leaving behind only mysterious tracks and frightened whispers among the villagers. Its glowing eyes, like twin embers in the darkness, were often the last thing seen before it vanished without a trace. The animal's ghost-like stealth made it both feared and revered, a creature that could slip through the thickest undergrowth without a sound, always watching, always just out of reach. To some, it was a guardian spirit of the forest, a protector of the balance between people and nature. Offerings were left at the forest's edge in hopes of earning its favor. To others, it was a bad omen, a sign that the forest's anger had been stirred and that caution was needed. These stories are more than myths. They're a living history of the people's relationship with their environment, a way to remember the dangers and wonders that lurk just beyond the village lights. The giant Indonesian fox became a symbol of the untamed jungle, shaping local culture, inspiring art, and even influencing the way people moved through the forest. It taught respect for nature's dangers, reminding each generation that the rainforest is alive, unpredictable, and deserving of reverence. Before scientists arrived with notebooks and cameras, the legend was already alive, evolving with each retelling. Folklore preserved ecological knowledge, warning of real dangers like predators and the importance of balance, even if wrapped in myth. These tales, woven into tapestries and whispered in the night, kept the memory of the mysterious fox alive, even as the world changed around the villages. The people knew something powerful and mysterious was out there, long before it had a scientific name. The rainforest's whispers told them so. The legend of the giant Indonesian fox is woven into art and culture, depicted in carvings and textiles as a mysterious, powerful creature. Some stories grant it supernatural powers, invisibility, shape-shifting, or mimicking sounds to lure prey or people deeper into the jungle. These mystical traits elevate it from animal to myth, a force of nature to be respected. The fox serves as a cautionary tale for children. Don't wander into the forest after dark or the will find you. It's a practical lesson about real jungle dangers, personified in a memorable character. Over time, The legend became a cherished part of local identity, a source of pride and a reminder that their forests are filled with mysteries. The story endures, carved not in stone, but in the collective memory of the people. When tales of the giant Indonesian fox reached Western explorers, the scientific community was hooked. Early expeditions faced brutal terrain and elusive evidence, large, retractable tracks and stories of a reddish, bushy-tailed predator. The tracks pointed to a feline, not a canid, deepening the mystery. Was it a fox with cat-like feet or a cat with fox-like features? The breakthrough came when zoologists shifted focus. What known animal could be mistaken for a giant fox? Comparing folklore with museum specimens, they realized the answer might already exist in the region's fauna. This shift from searching for a new species to identifying a known one bridged the gap between local observation and scientific classification. The quest became about translating folklore into zoology, finally putting a real name to the ghost of the jungle. After years of searching, the legendary giant Indonesian fox was revealed to be the Sunda clouded leopard, one of the world's most secretive big cats. For generations, stories of a mysterious, elusive animal haunted the dense rainforests of Sumatra and Borneo. Locals spoke in hushed tones about a creature that moved like a shadow, rarely seen but often felt, its presence woven into the fabric of local folklore. Explorers and scientists alike were captivated by tales of this so-called giant fox, embarking on expeditions in hopes of catching a glimpse of the phantom predator. With a powerful build, dusky gold coat and a long, thick tail, it matches the legend's descriptions when you look past the fox label. Its fur is marked with large, cloud-like spots that help it blend seamlessly into the dappled sunlight of the jungle canopy. The Sunda clouded leopard's muscular frame allows it to move with both grace and strength, making it a master of stealth and surprise. Its remarkable adaptations, saber-like canine teeth, flexible ankles for climbing, and ghost-like agility, explain its mythical reputation. These long, sharp teeth are the longest, relative to skull size, of any living cat, perfect for gripping prey in the treetops. Its rotating ankles allow it to climb down trees headfirst, a rare skill among big cats, and its silent, fluid movements make it nearly invisible in the dense undergrowth. The long body and tail, plus an elongated face, could easily be mistaken for a fox from a distance. In the dim light of the rainforest, its silhouette is both familiar and strange, blurring the line between myth and reality. Its tail, almost as long as its body, acts as a counterbalance, helping it leap between branches with astonishing precision. Local communities used the closest reference they had, the fox, describing its character rather than its biology. To them, the animal's cunning, elusive nature and striking appearance were more important than scientific classification. Their stories, passed down through generations, kept the legend alive long before science caught up. Only recently did science recognize the Sunda clouded leopard as a distinct species, validating the local legends. Genetic studies revealed that it is not just a variant of the mainland clouded leopard, but a unique species found only on the islands of Borneo and Sumatra. This discovery was a triumph for both modern science and traditional knowledge. The people of Sumatra and Borneo were right. There was a unique, remarkable predator in their forests. The Sunda clouded leopard is now recognized as a symbol of the wild, untamed beauty of these islands and a reminder of how much there is still to discover in the natural world. The giant fox was real, it just turned out to be a cat. What was once thought to be a trick of the imagination is now celebrated as one of nature's most extraordinary big cats, a living link between legend and reality. Sometimes truth is stranger and more beautiful than fiction. The Sunda clouded leopard stands as proof that the world's wildest stories can lead us to its most incredible creatures if only we keep looking. Now that we know the truth, let's separate fact from fiction. The biggest myth, that the creature was a fox. In reality, it's a feline, explaining the retractable claws and cat-like hunting style. The legend exaggerated its size and simplified its coat, but the Sunda clouded leopard's clouded pattern is even more stunning and effective for camouflage. Its supernatural abilities, vanishing, mimicking sounds, are rooted in its stealth and elusive nature. While it can't turn invisible, its camouflage and silent movements make it nearly impossible to spot. The myth of a cunning, elusive fox aligns perfectly with the leopard's intelligence and adaptability. The legend wasn't a fabrication, but a culturally filtered interpretation of a real, remarkable animal. Sometimes folklore is a truth wrapped in imagination. Identifying the Sunda-clouded leopard doesn't end the story, it opens new mysteries. This is one of the least understood big cats on Earth. We know little about its daily life, territory, or social structure. Even capturing a clear photo is a rare achievement. The forests of Sumatra and Borneo still hold secrets. Could there be more undiscovered species? The real mystery now is how to protect this elusive cat, as habitat loss and human conflict threaten its survival. Genetic discoveries have revealed differences between island populations, raising urgent conservation questions. Every clue, paw print, camera trap image brings us closer to understanding and saving this magical animal. The legend led us to a real creature, just as mysterious and precious as the myth. The legend of the giant Indonesian fox teaches a vital lesson. Myths can lead to misunderstanding and harm. If seen as a monster, the animal may be hunted out of fear, not understanding. The Sunda-clouded leopard is already endangered, its forest home shrinking due to deforestation and conflict with humans. Scientific truth is a powerful tool. By identifying the real animal, we can educate communities and promote coexistence. Conservation programs can help protect both livestock and leopards, turning fear into stewardship. Around the world, myths about animals lead to needless persecution. Learning the truth is the first step to protection. The story of the Sunda-clouded leopard shows how science can demystify legends and help save species from extinction. The journey to uncover the giant Indonesian fox began with curiosity. First from local people, then from scientists. Curiosity drives us to ask questions, challenge myths, and discover the wonders of the real world. The truth of the Sunda-clouded leopard is even more spectacular than the legend, a breathtaking animal with cloud-like fur and incredible skills. Uncovering the truth connects folklore to reality, enriching our understanding and appreciation of nature. Curiosity inspires empathy and action, turning us into stewards of the wild. Learning about the leopard's plight makes conservation personal and urgent. Let's never stop asking questions or exploring the mysteries around us. The legend reminds us there are always new wonders to discover and that curiosity is our greatest guide. That's the real adventure.